Okay, here's hoping we get something good today. Well, I don't know about something good, but we will find... God damn it, it's Game Boy Color. We will find something hopefully interesting at the very least. Okay, so... the game chosen was... the Black Onyx. Apparently the silent Onyx. There we go. Also, game text is rushing by at quite the speed. Okay, so we have Legend or Legacy. I have to admit, I've never seen a title screen with the options Legend or Legacy. Let's try Legacy and just see what it is. See color, be black and white? What? Oh my Gideont, that's a thing, no. I see why it's called Legacy now. Is that an option for don't rename their... No, come on. Okay, don't want to... Okay, I'm forced to rename characters. So yeah, this is evidently a port of a very old PC game from 1984. So, Alphabet. Cool. Very, very speedy cursor here. Well, gotta go with blue hair, of course. Mustache Man. Blue hair, red robes. This was one of the first Japanese language RPGs ever made. Oh dear, that's... it's not generally a good thing to hear. Yeah, and I am not a fan... oh, hi there. I'm not a fan of the Might and Magic, you know, dungeon crawling style RPGs. I don't know what that was all about. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure we are still in the town. There's the giant, thing that the Black Onyx embedded itself into, which, of course, we can't look up at. Status, medicine and items... no, there's items, that's... medicine box, there we go. Not sure, but... of course, why am I checking on these things? They're all gonna be empty! I think I may have picked my class when I chose that body type. Not 100% certain. I can't tell if I went through the door or not. And I'm facing evil myself, which is apparently named Kessen. I think I just murdered Kessen. Where'd you go, Kessen? Like I didn't get... that's fight. That's attack. Wolf A. Okay, so either A, it was just an instant slaughter of Kessen, or Kessen ran, which I'm pretty sure is what actually happened. Which again, is honestly unusual for this kind of game. Usually, in this kind of game, they have no qualms about, you know, letting you wander into all of the enemies immediately. Did I just wander into the same door? I think I did. Okay. Oh my, well. Okay. Yeah, that is crazy expensive, and we can't afford that, so... Not that it much matters, because I think we're basically done here at this point. It's reminding me of Dragon Quest at this point. Yep. I'd say that's about good, because A, we're still inside the town and have no clue of, you know, what the actual objective is, so because of language barrier, we can't get any further. B, because we're still in the town, and the town is this immense giant maze, that's kind of a turn-off for me. I don't really like to play this sort of game where you can't even navigate the very first town without getting lost. And the fact that inside of this town there are enemies to run into. And that is another common thing to this kind of dungeon crawl game, where even in the starting town you're not actually safe. But, yeah. Wow, so, now this has been the Black Onyx. Been an interesting little history lesson into Japan's early RPGs, but I don't think I would actually recommend this one, and we are completely done here. Okay, let's see what we get up first tonight. Moldorian. Well, I don't have the first clue of what this might be, so let's go find out. Something tells me this is going to be an RPG, but we'll find out. Not getting much at all out of the text scroll. I tried to catch a snippet here and there, but not really enough to have an idea. Default name of Nabaru, so why not? And I would wager a fair amount that this is, in fact, a basic JRPG. Complete with the door that we can't open yet, leading to treasures. I guess we're dueling. Possibly sparring. What? Okay, so we've got soldiers guarding the exits. So this won't be the kind of RPG where we make it to the first battle and then stop. This will be the kind of RPG where we talk to everybody in the town, and, you know, we won't know how to progress the plot enough to get out of the first town. So I'm supposed to go to a place or do a thing or grab it on ahead that I don't know specifically what. Seriously, rabbit on head, why? What? So why does he keep punching me? Not sure if this is going to be the type where we can look inside of a pot or a dresser and get an item, but seems like it'll be that type. Let's actually take a look. What do we have? Data. Something else. Magic. System. Okay, no items. No, not status, equipment. We have a dagger, and yeah, basic clothes and basic hat. And nothing else. Yeah. Most of these things with a short sword, boomerang, a buckler. And I think this says razor dress and razor chest, but not honestly certain. Yeah, most of it was too expensive, and I don't really want to spend all of my monies on a single item, so... particularly when I'm not 100% sure if my character can even use it. Not gonna be able to open that. So that's now everybody in town. I want to check back at the house we started at. And then back with the soldier at the gate. Let's just check on this. Nope. So I guess that'll be about it for this game. Yep, this has been Moldorian. It sure has been a Japanese RPG. Can't really say anything more than that. Don't know if I would recommend it or not. It seems bog standard, but you never know. Maybe it gets super amazing once you get out of the first village. And I suppose we're about done here. Alright, what else can we get in here today? Konchuu Hakase. Damn it, another. What is this now, the third one of these? Let's go catch more beetles. Alright, so this is evidently the very last of the Konchuu Hakase games that I will have in my wheelhouse. It is a game about catching insects. Kind of a bit RPG-ish. Let's see. Okay, I gotta go with hiragana, that's okay. There we go. So yeah, kind of a Dragon Quest style and or Final Fantasy-ish style bug catching thing. And I will say I did like the first one of these that we played on the Game Boy Color because the bug catching was very accessible. We could go to numerous different areas right off the bat. We caught a lot of different insects. It had, you know, for the Game Boy Color, pretty detailed images of each of them, along with names that I translated and a little bit of info. So that was legitimately neat. The second one we played didn't have accessible anything, and so it kind of ended in a sort of a shrug of giving up. And we will see how this one goes, although since this is in black and white, there's already that knock against it as compared to the previous one that we played. Seems like there's a lot more story going on in this one. Alright, now we are on our own to do stuff. I think it wanted me to go to one of the shops, but I'm gonna say no. I'm going off into the woods. I want to catch some bugs. I'm a kid, I just want to go out into the woods, catch some bugs, and marvel at their niftiness, because they're bugs, and they look cool. Well, I guess we can't go into the cave yet. I think this is like the furthest level of being... Oh, no. I was gonna say furthest level of being in the forest we can get. But there is an exit. And a blocked exit. Bugs. Bug catch. How do I bug catch? I don't think I can bug catch yet. Yeah, I have nothing. Which, again, makes sense, because we literally just started, and the game wanted me to go to a shop, so that was probably to, you know, get equipped with all the stuff I would need to go out and catch bugs. But because language barrier and not having a clue which of these places specifically I'm supposed to go to, I don't think we're gonna get to any bug catching in this particular session. This looks like the most... oh. Maybe it's the building that has the giant word shop on it. Just a hunch. Alright, so... am I in a... no, I am saying yes, that's good, I don't want to hear it again. The other option was, let me hear it again. So I don't know... hey, I have a net now! Cool. Still can't actually make use of it, but maybe if we, go back to a bug-catching spot. Hey! And we see a dead family in the stars. Okay, I think that means that, yeah, it turned nighttime and we had to return home. Okay, so they were not dead, we were just thinking of our family as we watched the sun set. Kinda took me by surprise there, was not expecting that. But, yeah, let's try and... you know... nope, nope. Do I have to sit at a certain spot? Do I have to go to bed? Okay, there we go. Screw y'all, I am going bug catching. This time you ain't stopping me. Huh? Hey, now we can actually get... what? Now we can't actually catch a bug. Okay. Hahaha, finally! I think that took a bit too long, I have to say, but, you know, that's alright. Alright, so we got a couple of beetles. Let's actually take a look at them. Oh, they're unidentified. Makes sense. Actually makes more sense than the other game that we played, in which we just instantly had an encyclopedic knowledge of everything we captured. So, you know, now that we have actually captured a bug, haven't actually had a chance to look at it, but, you know, I think that's release, so no, we don't want to do that. Not that it matters, because we're never going to play this again, but... yeah, this has been Konchuu Hakase. Yeah, it's some RPG-style bug catching. Not really much more that can be said about it. So, you know, I don't think I can really recommend it to most, because I think the sort of Venn diagram of people who speak Japanese and people who want to play a Game Boy game about catching bugs is probably an incredibly small crowd. So, you know, if that's your thing, awesome. I mean, if I spoke Japanese, this would be my thing. Because this is pretty cool to me. But, be that as it may, not generally recommended, and, you know, I think we're about done here.